Hey everyone, Mr. Messia here. This is a lap guide for round 6 of the 2024 Nations Cup taking place at Spa with the the X2019, and we're under racing soft tires. Brake balance is at -4 or 4 to the front, and because this car is a nightmare to drive, I am going to turn on traction control and have it set to 1. Now, oh my goodness, you have to be extremely careful getting on the throttle because even with traction control, this car generates a lot of wheel spin. Brake before the 100 meter board, aggressively shifting down to first gear for more rotation, but exit on third gear, and you want to get the car straightened up as soon as you can and be really careful getting back on the throttle, as again this car generates a ton of wheel spin. It is incredibly easy to lose control with this car. As you just saw, our Rouge Radeon is flat out in the X2019 on the soft tires. Brake before the curb on the left starts going down to second gear for more rotation. Go up to third gear as you hit the apex, and just be really careful getting back on the throttle. You can see how much I'm really fiddling with the throttle control. Brake before the curb on the left starts, down to second gear for more rotation. Back up to fourth gear as you exit the turn. And you do want to brake a bit early for no name, as it's really easy to understeer through no name. Puhan, brake after the 50 meter board, just a dash of braking. You're trying to carry as much speed as you can. Then brake before the curb on the left starts, go down to third gear for more rotation, exit on fourth gear. And you can see how much I'm doing a lot of downshifting to let the car rotate a bit more. And again here, downshift to third for more rotation, exit to fourth, be really careful on the throttle. I almost lost control right there. For Blanchimont, which is coming up, so it's this left turn coming up in a moment, it is a flat out corner on the soft tires. Then bring yourself towards the left, you're going to brake before the 150 meter board. Go down to first gear for more rotation, back up to third gear, and just being really careful with your throttle input. Really easy to lose control as you finish your lap. But we'll go through this again, but this time in bumper cam. There we go. So again, you have to be really careful with your throttle input. Even with traction control on 1, this car will spin out on you if you're not careful. So you have to do your part as well in the throttle control. And when it's brake before the 100 meter board, going down to first gear for more rotation. Back up to third gear as you exit the first corner. And that is the thing with this car, when you're braking and getting ready to enter a corner, you will need to be pretty aggressive with your downshifts just to get this demon spawn to rotate a bit more. And again, be really careful with your throttle input as well, because this demon spawn will spin out as well. And this car is a nightmare to drive. Braking before the curb on the left starts, down to second gear for more rotation, back up to third gear. You can see right here, just being really careful with the throttle input to keep this car under control. And even exiting on higher gear, so for example this corner right here, I'm exiting on fourth gear. You do see traction control kicking in a bit there, and braking a bit early for no name corner, which is a turn we just went through. Puhan, braking after the 50 meter board, just a dash of braking. You want to try to keep as much speed as you can. Then brake before the curb on the left starts, down to third gear, back up to fourth. Just trying to get this thing to rotate around these corners. Brake nice and early for this turn. It's really easy to brake a little too late and go really wide. You do need to be careful getting back on the throttle, especially if you do touch the curbs. And I do want to note, because all 3 tire compounds are required for this race, do practice a bit of the other tire compounds under race conditions, so fuel, tower, turn on. That way you'll get an idea of how this car handles on those tires, because this car handles a lot differently on the racing medium and the racing hard tires. But yeah, this car is a nightmare to drive. For those who have been following me for a while, you guys know that I freaking hate this car, and I don't want to deal with this demon spawn ever again. But that's all for this video. Good luck in this race. If you are gonna do this race, you're gonna need it with a good start. So yeah, this is Mr. MCA, and I'll see you in the next video.